Welcome. In this video, we're gonna have another real-world example, and it says your teacher asked from you to design a program for her that will allow her to enter student scores in the three exam. So basically, you're gonna design a program that will ask for the input for three input for one for each exam. And then the program will show whether the student passed the class or no. So after entering the result for three exam, we're gonna see if the student passed the class or no. Our program will also show a student earned A if his score is 90 or more. So if he scored 90 or more than 90, 95 or something like that, then we're gonna say student earned A. And we're gonna say student earned B if his score is 80 or more, but less than 90, of course. So, and in order to pass the class, the score must be 60. Okay, so in this example, we're gonna use the if-else statement or the conditional statement, and we're also gonna use the logical operators. So let's see how we're gonna use them. Okay, first what we need is we're gonna ask from the teacher to enter the three scores. So okay, let's go for that. So let's create integer score 1, another integer score 2, another integer score 3, and then what we will do is another integer for average. So we're gonna name it AV. That's enough for it. Or let's write it completely. Okay, so this is the average. And then what we're also gonna need is we're gonna ask for the three exam result. And okay, so let's go for the program. So we're gonna ask enter the score, the exam score, exam for the student. And actually we can also ask for the student name. So let's create string and we're gonna name it name. Okay, and if you notice over here, I just use the string immediately without putting the include string, because the when we put the IO stream, it's already includes the string, so you don't have to put the include the string over here. And so yeah, first we're gonna ask for the student name. We're gonna say enter the student name, and then we're gonna say in the name. After that, we're gonna say enter the exam score, or we're gonna say enter the three exam score for, let's change it over here for name, and we're gonna in the line over here. And so yeah, after that we're gonna ask for the exam score 1, which is score 1, and then in score 2, in score 3, and yeah, after that, after user entering all these exam score, let's calculate the average. So we're gonna say, oh, no need for the average of cout. We're gonna say average equals score 1 plus score 2 plus score 3, and they are divided by 3. So this will give us an idea about what's gonna happen. And so we're gonna, over here, we're gonna ask for the name, and then we're gonna ask for the score, and then we're gonna get the average. Now let's go to the using our conditional statement, which is if, else, and the logical operators. And so yeah, we're gonna say if or before, or actually let's go for it. So we're gonna say if average more than or equals 60, and we said it's supposed to be 60, or yeah, must be 60 or more. And yeah, let's go for it. If the score, if the average is 60 or more, then we want you to say for the user cout student pass the class, or actually let's put the student name. Pass the class, and then we're gonna end the line over here. And so we're gonna say, yeah, this student has passed the class if the average score is more than 60. Else, if his score is less than 60, then we're gonna say, unfortunately, and name, and let's put space over here, did not pass the class. So if I run this now, then everything is okay. Just run it, for example, and see what's gonna happen. If we run it, and hopefully we don't get any error. Okay, great. It says enter student name. We have Sam. It says enter the 3 exam score for Sam, or we forgot to put the space over here for Sam. And where we forgot the space? No. Okay, let's run it. It's gonna Sam, enter the 3 exam score for Sam. So we have 90, 55, and 80. Then it's gonna say Sam passed the class because it's more than 60. And so yeah, but we also want to see if the user score is 90 or more, then we're gonna say he earned earned A, and if his score is 80 or more, then he earned B. So how are we gonna do that? Okay, so what in this in this condition, we're gonna use the nested condition inside another condition. So if I write it this way, okay, I said if the user, if his score is 60, then I would like you to check if his score is also then I'm gonna say, okay, if average is more or equals 90, then I would like you to, so as you guys see over here, I have a if statement, and it has a nested if statement. So this one is inside that one. So if the first, we're gonna check if it's 60, then we're gonna come here. If it's 90, then we're gonna say to the user, or actually let me just delete this one first so we are not get confused with that one. Okay, let's keep it over here. We're gonna see, as you guys see, this if statement nested inside that one. And then we're gonna say if the average equals 90 or more, then we're gonna say name earn A. And now we are ended with this one, and I will use another if, and I'm gonna say if average is more than or equals 80, then I would like you to print for me cout name Aaron B, and end the line for me, please. So what's gonna happen over here, if the average is 90, then we're gonna say for him you earned A. But if average is 80, then what's gonna happen over here, or if the average is 90, then we're gonna say okay, you earned B. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna say if the average is more than 80, well, 90 is more than 80, so it's gonna print earned B for us also. So what we will end up with, and student earned A, student earned B. Actually, let me run the program and see what's gonna happen. So let's check if everything is correct for now, and that statement is closed. Okay, yeah, I hope no errors on it, so let's go for it. Oh, we have error, and the error is, oh yeah, if average, we have to put the parentheses also over here. Now if I run it, and hopefully no errors. Yeah, it says enter the student name. Let's go with the same again. Enter the last 3 exam score. I will enter more than 90, so I will enter 95, and I will enter 99. Then in this case, Sam earned A, Sam earned B. Well, that's confusing because he's supposed to only earn A because he's more than 90. The reason for that is this statement is also executed. And to prevent that, we will have to use the logical operator and. So we're gonna say if user score more than 80 and the average is less than 90, then I would like you to print this for me. So it's gonna check for both conditions. If it's true, then it's gonna print for this for us. If we're gonna say if the average is less than 90, no more than. If the average is less than 90 and the average is more than 80 or equals 80, then print that statement for me. So if I run this now, and I enter student score 95, or I made mistake, we're gonna say, and 95, 90, 95, it's gonna say Sam earned A only. It's not gonna print the B for me. Now the last step is we would like to add the else statement, which is a student just passed regularly. So we can add it for this nested loop, or we could add it for the. So yeah, I'm gonna add it for this if statement, and I will explain why. So in order to add it, then it must be outside this one. Else, I would like to do cout name past the class. The reason why I put over there is because when the average is more than 60, so I would like to check, is the average more than 90, then I'm just gonna print earn A. If the average is more than 80 and we're gonna say if it's not this 80, then you're gonna print this. But in this case also we're gonna run into error, in which if the user is 90, so let's do that. If we have the user 95, 95, 95, it's gonna say Sam earned B, Sam passed class. Well, we don't want this statement to execute it because we already know that he passed class since he earned A. So if you would like it to keep it over this way, then you are fine to end it over here. But if you just want it to print out that Sam earned A, then what you could do is say else if average less than 80, or you could just enter 90, and then you're gonna say that state. So let's go for the 80. Then you're gonna say you pass the class. So if it's less than 80, this statement only executes if it's less than 80. So let's run it, compile it and run it and see what's happened. It's gonna say enter screen name, enter the score for John, 95, 95, 95. John earned A, no more, John passed the class. Let's give an example for it says the score for Sarah, 65, 60, 70. It's gonna say Sarah passed the class. And another example for B, we're gonna have the 80, 85, 99. It's gonna say Olivia earned B. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video.